Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Aries week ahead for November 8th through the 14th. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the Shapeshifter Oracle deck here. Then we're going to get an overview message with the Psychic Tarot deck. Dig a little bit deeper with the traditional deck. I will also pull a few cards at the end for your advice, guidance moving forward, as well as a soul journey message at the end. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's see here, Aries, what we can see for you guys for November 8th through the 14th. Please and thank you. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what does Aries need to see for the week November 8th through the 14th? Soon I will show you whom to trust. This card talks about intuition, your guides speaking to you. Alice in the Sea of Tears. Castaway out of your depth, feeling abandoned. Smells the energy of Five of Pentacles. Little owlin. Wisdom as light as a feather. That card also definitely symbolizes intuition. A little wolf girl. This is very similar to Taurus's reading, Aries. Okay. Little wolf girl and little owlin came out both in Taurus's reading. Okay. There's definitely a need here to trust your intuition. I get the sense here that you are feeling left or lost or at loss here. Maybe uncertain of what your next step should be. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into the energies, try to tap into it and see for sure. But there's definitely a need to trust your intuition. So what do I mean by that? How do you trust your intuition, right? It's the big question. You're gonna have to really, how you trust your intuition, it's a process, right? You have to get clear on what you envision your outcome being, okay? Or start the process of getting clear on what you envision the outcome being. And then starting to take the steps towards that. And then when things come on your path, people, places, or things, those nouns that we have to evaluate, really seeing, if it is in alignment with where you see yourself headed. If you can picture that person in your future for the long term, where you see yourself headed, or how you picture that person in your life for the long term, right? And that could be a place and an object as well, okay? There is a sense of uncertainty right now. And Spirit is trying to call to you, speak to you in some manner, okay? So maybe paying attention to messages that you're receiving. If somebody is trying to give you some advice or guidance and there's parts of it that is resonating and part of it that isn't, maybe there's a need here to just be open and receptive. Because it's all good information. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I just heard. It's all good information. Let's dig a little bit deeper into these energies here, Aries. For November 8th through the 14th. If you guys have found that this message has been helpful, that it is resonating, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated here. It does also help with the growth of the channel. Also, guys, please keep in mind that the messages here are general. They're not going to resonate every time. Take what resonates, leave the rest. For any information that I reference in the video, it's going to be linked in the description box. I also have a link down there to be notified when I open up for personal readings, which for those of you that have left your information. I did just send out an email to 10 people, 10 of you that did respond to that and want personal readings. So check your inbox. Make sure you check your spam folder as well, okay? And if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, Aries, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone's welcome. It also helps set your intentions. Discontentment and boredom. That's the Four of Pentacles energy. We have temptation, which is devil, base chakra, positive movement forward, Ace of Pentacles. Choose wisely, Seven of Cups, sacrifice, the Hanged Man, Magician. There's a little bit of uncertainty about what you truly want. What truly brings you happiness? A key that will help you determine what brings you happiness or what activities you enjoy the most. It's going to trigger memories mostly from your past. Okay, it's going to bring up this sense of fulfillment, but it's mostly associated with happy memories from your past. One way to determine what is meant to be in your life and what has to go is the feeling that you're feeling inside of your body. Okay, your body is the biggest determining factor. If a situation is making you feel anxious, scared, nervous, fearful, it's probably not meant for you, Aries. And if a person, place, or thing is making you feel happy, making you feel uplifted, light with your energy, that's probably the path that you're supposed to be on. That's the direction that you're supposed to head in. Okay? It is beneficial to get clear on your outcome, but you really can just pay attention to how your body is feeling. Okay? To know who's got to stay and who's got to go. I get this big sense here, Aries, that's kind of what you're going through. And I feel like this is going to be longer than this week. You're going to be kind of going through this, determining who's going to stay in your energy and who's going to be released. Okay? Who's going to stay and who's going to go. So temptation with the base chakra, this is devil energy. Getting grounded is going to be beneficial. There's some toxic situation here that's surrounding you, and we're going to get some more cards on this here in a minute. Confused on which direction to choose. Okay, on how to move forward. I feel here that you are kind of manifesting yourself to be in this proverbial prison. Aries, for November 8th through the 14th, please and thank you. It's time to move forward. Okay? It's time to, if you pay attention to how your body, the messages that your body is sending you, you're going to be able to determine who's going to stay and who's going to go. Okay? If a person is causing disruptions in your life and they act like they don't know, or they don't know what's going on, or they're oblivious, you may have to check that person or release them. Hanged Man, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, King of Wands, Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Devil energy to the Six of Pentacles. Alright, Aries, let's get right into it. The energy surrounding you this week is the Hanged Man with the Eight of Cups. Now, the Hanged Man is a card of waiting, okay? It also is a card of drastic change, okay? A shift in perspective. I feel here, Aries, that you're letting go of things that are no longer serving you in your life. And I feel like this has been a difficult decision to make. For some of you, there could be a soul tie connection. Some of you, there is maybe even a family involved, and that could be why this has been a difficult decision. But you're needing to put yourself first. Now, understand, when I, as a reader, and I also feel like other readers, but I can't really speak for other people, I can only speak for myself. So when I, as a reader, read any cards as a twin flame soulmate connection, and never ever promote staying in an abusive situation. Okay, so if that's something that you're dealing with, Aries, if that's pertaining to you, if this is an abusive situation, then it is in your best interest to get out. It'll only get worse. I know from personal experience. What you're needing to let go of is this toxic situation here. Okay, and I feel like there is some emotional ties to this person. There's a lot of love here. But I also feel like there's a lot of water under this bridge, and for some of you, this is abuse. I will just flat out say that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Some of you, this is an abusive situation, and when you're leaving those situations, you need to be strategic on how you proceed. I don't feel like this person is in an energy of changing, because in the outcome, the devil is coming out here again. Okay. The position of what you need to hold on to, the Four of Cups with the Ten of Cups, is clarifying this positive movement forward, this Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles energy. It's time to focus on the things that fulfill you. Okay, maybe if there's children involved, Aries, definitely putting the children first is in the best interest of everybody here. Okay, the children need to come first. So whatever that means, if that means that this is toxic and there's abuse, the children need to come first and you need to get out. The Four of Cups tells me ignoring all offers, no matter how great they may be. What's working for you, what's working in your favor, Aries, is there is a lot of confusion. So you're questioning. Okay, you're definitely questioning your position, which is a good thing. Okay, that's definitely a positive thing, because you're questioning, you're trying to seek answers, you're trying to look at this objectively, and maybe even trying to find different ways that you can get out of the situation without hurting anybody. And I don't feel like that's going to be possible. This person isn't going to be happy when you leave. Still, even though there is some big changes that you're going to have to make, there may even be some sacrifices you're going to have to make. I feel like you're needing to put yourself and your family first here. What's working against you is, I feel like this person keeps coming back and presenting themselves as changed. And because there are a lot of emotions here, Aries, you believe them every time. But they're not changing. And here's the thing about it. Whenever we give a person multiple chances to change a behavior pattern that they're never going to change, eventually that person's outlook on the situation is you're never going to leave. So they don't have to change. A lot of times you leaving is going to be the catalyst for their change. The outcome is the Devil. I'm going to pull one more card for these cards right here, because we have the Devil with the Six of Pentacles. And I know that a lot of people get stressed out when they see devils and tower energies. But this is definitely picking up on that toxic energy here. And for some of you, this is an abusive, whether this is physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, verbally abusive. Abuse is abuse. And it's not healthy. And if this person isn't aware, then it's just going to keep perpetuating. Let's pull one more card on that Devil. The underlying energy is the World, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So this path is a new path. You're headed on a new journey. Okay. Maybe even needing to proceed a little bit with caution here. Please clarify this Devil for Aries. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the Devil. Page of Pentacles. One more card. One more card for the Devil and the Six of Pentacles. Stand your ground. This person hasn't changed. There is no energy shift in their environment and that's coming forward. You're having to proceed with caution here. And I feel like being strategic on how you move forward, because this person is coming back in with the same energy. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward, Aries. I am going to do an extended version, guys. In the extended version, we're going to clarify the message and get the clarifying deck out. Then we are going to clear the board and we're going to get into the question portion. Look into this person's intentions moving forward, but I feel here that it's very clear already, but we'll still look. See if there's anything that's hidden that you need to be made aware of. What are the next steps moving forward? The outcome, if the guidance is followed. We'll pull out a few different oracle decks over there in the extended version. Link is below in the description box if that's something you're interested in. Let's see here, Aries. So, guys, Four of Swords. This is going to take time, okay? You're needing to put yourself first here in this situation, and I feel like it's going to be moving forward from this connection. However, I do feel like there is a little bit of a confused state right now that you're having because of the connection. Whether this is a soulmate, whether this is a family dynamic, whether there's business or certain paperwork that you're having to work through in order to dissolve this connection completely. Some of you may have already started that process, and this may be the culmination of that. Even though there is still some confusion coming out, I feel like that's what's working in your favor, is that confusion, because you're questioning. You're trying to figure this out, being practical, asking questions, processing, writing it out. One thing that's always beneficial for me when I'm trying to figure out which direction to choose is I will take some time and think about how I would feel if I traveled down that path. And each path, you know, what are the feelings that arise within me? That's how you're going to tell. Putting yourself first is important here. You are moving forward in a new direction. Even though there is some confusion, even though there is a little bit of uncertainty here, you're still pushing forward. You're still moving forward. That's okay. It's okay to just push forward. Make sure that you are taking time to heal, to process, and to come to terms with everything, right? To learn the lessons that you needed to learn out of the situation. You know, taking time to look back on, okay, take inventory of what it is that you went through in this connection and how you can handle those situations differently moving forward to not have that same outcome. Let's get a native spirit oracle deck, oracle card for you, Aries, for your soul journey message. If you guys have found that this message has been helpful, it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Song of the Wild. So Aries, this card talks about new beginnings, new horizons, taking some risks, answering the call, taking a step in direction of freedom. Oh, beautiful. Your soul journey message that comes with this card, Aries, is plan a trip, take some classes that get you out of your comfort zone, try new styles, do the same things that you've always done, but in a different and new way. Push beyond your boundaries, step out of character, spend some time in the wilderness. Your intuition is trying to guide you. When you're in a toxic situation, especially if there's any form of neglect or abuse going on, it's going to be difficult to trust your intuition because you've already betrayed yourself by staying in that situation. Once you release, or once you make the determination within you that you're moving forward, you're going to start feeling lighter and lighter by the day. It's just kind of taking that first step, which is difficult. For some of you, that's the difficult part that you've been having confusion with. For others of you, you've already been on this path and maybe looking back, okay? And that's having an understanding that, especially if there is abuse involved in the situation, Aries, that, and the only reason why I'm going off on this is because somebody needs to hear it, guys. So if this isn't resonating for you, then I do apologize. But when a message is coming through and somebody needs to hear it, I'm going to say it. Even if it just helps one person, I've done my job. Okay? So, Aries, when you've gone through an abusive situation, and you can look this up, they've done studies on it. There's this point that you come to where you're questioning if that was the right decision. You know, maybe they're going to change, or maybe they have changed, or they're starting to show you characteristics of this change, and having an understanding that they're trying to keep you stuck. They're trying to keep your energy tied to theirs. Only by putting yourself first and actually walking away from this person are you going to initiate some sort of change here in this dynamic. The Power Thought card that was sticking out, it's beautiful and perfect for this reading, Aries, is there is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness that we have. Beautiful, Aries. And again, I don't want to point fingers if this is a toxic situation, if this person is abusive. There's something within them that needs healing as well. But you're not going to be able to help them through that healing process by staying here in this toxicity. You're going to have to pull your energy out of that in order for that healing process to start taking place. Okay? So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version of the reading, the link is below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.